Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give an introduction to a mod I created, which is a Cas Hider, specifically for Max's hair, eyebrows, and facial hair. I created this mod because I'm an alpha player. I only use alpha CC, and I wanted to make it so that none of the townies in my game have the Maxis based hair, eyebrows, or facial hair. So this is going to be really simple. When you first go into creating a sim, you will see the Maxis hair on them. However, when we randomize, you'll notice the hair is gone, there's no eyebrows, and there's no facial hair. If I continue to randomize, you'll notice no hair, no eyebrows, no facial hair. This is really helpful with allowing you to use only the hair or the facial hair or eyebrows that you personally downloaded. This works for all age groups. And it works for both gender types in the game. Now, with this particular mod, it's going to be very important that you create or make sure that you download CC hair, eyebrows, and facial hair that is set for random. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of bald sims walking around. If you're okay with that, then that's great. But if you want to have hairstyles and eyebrows and facial hair in your sims, you want to make sure that you download things that are set for random. The way that you can make sure things are set for random is you can use Ts4 Studio. I'll include a link in the description where you can download it if you don't already have it. Ts4 Studio is a tool I use every single day. It's vital for managing your CC. Okay, so I have opened up Ts4 Studio. I'm now going to open up a package file that I want to edit. If you click on My Projects, you can then navigate to the folder where you download your CC, and then you can pick a CC hair, eyebrow, facial hair to edit. In this case, I'm going to use this particular hair. And I'm going to wait for Ts4 Studio to load. Okay, it's now loaded with the hair, and I'm going to go to Categories, and I'm going to scroll down. Now this one is not set for random, and I'd like to use it for random. So I'm going to allow for random. If I want to use it for just this color, I can just click Save, but I want it to use it for all colors. So I'm going to click Apply to all swatches. Done. Another thing you can do for Ts4 Studio is set the archetype. So we have African, Latin, South American, Asian, Middle Eastern, Caucasian, and North American. So this is going to be handy if you want to set hair types for certain ethnicities. I'd like to keep this particular hair for Caucasian, but let's say, for example, the black one I want for everyone. Ts4 allows you to set these options, and then once you go in game, it will generate these particular options for the skin tone that you've chosen. So for example, your darker skin toned sims that are labeled African within the skin tone file will get this particular hair. You can also set it by outfit type, fashion choice, whether it's feminine, masculine, which age it should be generated on. So if you don't want it to be generated on your elders, for example, and do that, and then click Save. Okay, so once it saves, it's ready to put in your mods folder. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of game, put this in my folder, and then we're going to come right back. Okay, so now I've gone back into the game, and we have assigned one hair as our random hair that we want to use. So now if I go to the female gender type, that hair is now on the sim. Now because it's the only hair I have set for random, you'll see every single sim has it. So you'll want to make sure that you have multiple hairs that you have assigned for random. You'll also want to make sure you get eyebrows. So again, this package has taken away all eyebrows as well. So you want to make sure you download some eyebrows and make sure they're set for random. Same thing applies for facial hair for your male sims. You'll see all the facial hair is gone. Now, the package I've included below that does this is going to be labeled specifically, and I'm also going to include a download of hairs that are just disabled for random. So let's say, for example, you want to keep all of the Maxis hair and eyebrows in game, but you don't want them to appear randomly on townies. You can just get that package and use that one. Okay, so again, this works for townies in addition to the Cas sim. So if I quickly just make a sim, assigning anything, and if I go into game, I'm going to be able to see that no townies have that Maxis hair anymore. It's completely hidden from them. Okay, so now we're in the park, and I'm going to just fast forward to give us time to have townies generate. Okay, so now we have people generating already. You'll see, townie, she has that hair that I set for random. Townie, male, bald, no hair. Another bald townie. So you'll see it works. All the sims that are generating are without that Maxis hair. Any hairs that you have set for random will now appear on your townies. Okay, so that's how this particular mod works for now. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.